Ladies and gentlemen, another toy shed update, and a lot of y'all know and or do not know, I do buy a lot of action figures, and I also got to say I buy action figures in lots. I buy a lot of figures in a lot, and I pick what I want or what I need. I've also pedaled some along the way, and some lots that I do get, they're not necessarily from collectors. They're from you know children going into teenage years, growing up, and some of the, I want to not say necessarily the play pattern, but the scope of figures. I recently bought a wad of figures off of this is just a sample. You got 6-inch Star Wars, one 5-inch Sam Hain, which I don't have Sam Hain, so he's going into the collection here. Some 3 3/4, which is the Lord scale, and I cannot argue with that at all. I do like to pick up, these are, I'd say, more of a figurine. Now, he is an action figure, little zombie, cheaply painted, probably dollar store or Five Below or something like that. But I wanted the humanoid. I think he works well with 3 3/4, which is my preferred scale in here. But I do want the cheap zombie. I think it works out really, really well. But what was interesting is you got, animated Star Wars, and then for whatever reason, Jason Voorhees was in there too. Just of course, you don't have his machete, but we do have a parts box with an extra machete in there, and I'm pretty sure I don't have a Jason Voorhees, so we will add him to the shed. And ladies and gentlemen, one thing that I am fascinated, and usually you don't see it too often anymore, is you can still find vintage figures, and that was in a lot of figures that I bought. Vintage Return of the Jedi Luke, face a little scuffed up, but other than that, he's in really good shape. But just something you just don't see. And then occasionally, you can go thrift store, Goodwill, whatever, and you can find Vintage Joe. And I couldn't believe they had that either. Now it's missing the gun, the rack, and the gas cans, but it is in really good shape. It is not cracked. I thought this would be the 25th one, but it's not, because it's still got the old school Hasbro 1982 logo on. And a lot of people know and do not know that Revell monogram. Till I'm living in the future here. Revell models had a Jeep, and when you pick it up, it looks exactly like the toy until you flip it up and see the Revell markings, which I do have a few in the box and one loose one of the Revell one. But I thought that was a unique find, just something you just don't see anymore. Almost 40 years old. It's just something, of course, the motorcycle, the brackets broke off for the side gun, and you can tell the kickstand's on its last leg, but other than that, really good shape. So we'll add another vamp to the Arc 2. And I have been slowly picking up my indie collection here, and one thing, it's model related, and it's not either, and that is a lot of your sculptors that are sculpt for model companies, also sculpt for toy companies. They do the digital sculpts, or maybe some traditional, I don't know. But anyway, I do buy multiples. I do pick up a lot of extras. I do like to customize, and when they're cheap, I want them because you can use them for almost everything, and you don't have to spend full price for a specific item if you to make a custom. And again, a lot of people know and do not know, I do buy some males, most usually when they get on sale, but the majority of the figures in this shed here are females. I usually pay full price for those, and females come first before the male figures. Occasionally a male figure will come first before a female, but the majority of the time I do pick up most females here in the art too. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going on today. A very quick, I'm going to say a pickup of what I recently acquired, and I still got a lot more. I'm still trying to go in and stack, trying to see how high I can stack it. Then I'll have to come out here in the fall and winter and restack again, because it needs to go up higher, because I got to put probably more in here, because just like model kits, they are addictive and they will eat you out of house and home. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I got going on today. Stay tuned for the next exciting episode.